2 days. Just 2 days, and then Planet Zoo is coming out, and we will finally be able to found our very first zoo and begin what will become a long lineage of adventures and animal family trees in Planet Zoo with dozens of animals to be able to learn about. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have so much fun filling out that Zoopedia and then just rambling your guys' ears off with cool animal facts. It's going to be amazing. We're going to be having daily episodes. We're going to be having live streams on YouTube, live streams on Twitch. We're going to be doing so many fun adventures in Planet Zoo. And I thought, you know what? To celebrate, we should do something special. And I realized we actually have a lot of behind the scenes footage from our Zookeeper for a Day experience that Planet Zoo sponsored so that I could pop out to the San Diego Zoo and Safari Park and spend some time with their thousands of amazing animals. So we're gonna step back in time and visit with Keeper Danielle and see the questions that I asked that didn't quite make it into that video. And we're also going to step back and see some of the adventures I haven't shared with you guys yet, but you will be seeing over the coming weeks with Chips and I when we got to do a behind the scenes tour, just the two of us, and we got to see some very, very amazing animals like my beloved Crown Victoria pigeon, the cheetahs, oh, but I won't spoil any more. Have some sneak peeks, and I cannot wait to share the Planet Zoo adventures with you guys in just a couple more days. We're almost there, friends. Let me know what you're looking forward to, and enjoy.
You good? There you go. Yeah, you got it. You're a good boy. Good job.
But yeah, if you want to come over here and look at Calvin, he's I like showing him off because he has a nice big shell and it's good to see here.
Which island is he from?
I don't know his exact locality, which island he's from.
I like it. We're kind of, in my head, cousins because my family's from Hawaii.
Yeah.
So at some point.
And so this is basically where he's going to go into a finch response. Okay, Oliver's like, I want all the attention too.
He's a good boy. Sorry. Oh, my mic?
No, the turtle.
Oh, is he going for my dress?
Oh, Aldo. Yeah,
good.
like I told you, he's the flower guy. He loves hibiscus and stuff. So.
Oh, well, you know, I love them too. That's why I wore the dress, actually.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get their attention.
Yeah,
and I'm so
don't
glad it worked.
They love it. So yeah, these guys see color actually really well. They don't have the best eyesight, you know, depth perception wise, and seeing a lot of greens and browns doesn't look too different from them. But seeing bright blues and bright reds and pinks and yellows, they really are attracted to that.
That'll be like a good sign, like, oh, that's food.
Exactly.
On
They can see a fruit on a cactus or something and be like, ooh, that's gonna be extra nutrients.
And then when they're kind of shoving each other around, like, oh, because there was bok choy involved.
Yes.
That's why.
So also giant tortoises, because they're so large, they don't really back up. They really don't have the ability to walk
just
backwards.
Pick a direction and
so
go.
It's pretty much, I'm gonna go this way, and if you're in my way, I'm gonna go over you or under you. Yeah.
There you go, guys.
And they don't, you know, sometimes they don't share very well. It's like, it's mine.
But they do like to stay in groups in the wild.
Yes, and you'll see and also here at night, they'll all kind of huddle together and sleep together.
That
like,
probably is good for trying to keep that heat together too.
Kind of like any siblings, you know, they have their moments where maybe they're fighting, but most of the time they love to be together. They do enjoy each other. Aldo, what are you doing? You checking her out? Yeah.
I know, but if I go over here, I don't mean to confuse you.
Yeah, so this is a pretty good sized jar they have, and basically my morning is doing this, coming in, giving them some food, and then while they're eating and starting out with a little snack, I'll go around with my rake and shovel and start cleaning up a little bit, give them fresh water. That's their pool / bowl, as you can say. They like to go in there and take baths, but they also get the main water source from there to get some drink. Yeah, to get their drinks.
And I saw when I was doing my research that because Galapagos is a volcanic island, sometimes you'll have like warm mud flats where you'll see a lot of tortoises just gathered together.
Yes, so they love mud wallows.
They love mud?
So back here, you can probably see it's a little more damp back here.
Yeah.
I have a sprinkler system that goes on every hour and helps dampen the ground, and they'll hang out back there and kind of like
just kind of
dig
in.
in. Yeah.
Oh, that's so fun.
No, they love mud. Yeah. That's why you can see they're pretty dirty and and dusty. They like to hang out in it.
That makes a lot of sense if they're just constantly playing in the mud. Loaded to the island, which when I learned that just blew my mind.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are like, what? How did they sink? And I'm like, well, you're not meant for water, but the ocean. Yeah. Yeah.
Like, could this size float?
We haven't had a baby in like 10 years, but I just took over Galapagos courses this year, so I'm hoping to change that.
There you go, madame. A little bit at a time. All right, there you go.
What is your what? Just this one? Or just
Oh, you're so beautiful.
oh, this one's go. No, you stats.
140, huh?
Alrighty guys, once you wrap up feeding, you guys can come back here.
Catching my breath after the amazing caravan safari that we did where we fed giraffes, we fed rhinos. I saw like a 4-month-old giraffe and a few-month-old rhino baby walk right up to me. It was amazing. And now I'm sitting here eating a vegan black bean burger that we found and just relaxing to really nice music. And there's butterflies flying overhead. There are lorikeets just chattering away in the exhibit near us. I'm getting ready to go see a cheetah safari, or like a cheetah run. I'm so happy.
To 8 years. So that tells us that Kiburi is a little bit of an old man. Now we are hoping that he will do a great job on this one. We're going to watch Hopper run first. Again, his job, of course, is to prove to Kiburi that there's nothing to be scared of on this run. He did a great job. He doesn't even need the toy. He's like, I'm just doing it for me.
appropriate. In any case, social media is a very powerful tool. And if any of us are thinking about posting our photos on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, put a hashtag. Hashtag Rhino Horn is not medicine. Or hashtag save the chubby unicorns. I know it sounds silly, but that is what's going to reach the world. You can tell your friends, you can tell your family, you can...
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've walked into a murder. They're everywhere.
These guys stand on their tiptoes. You'll notice when you come up here that she has 5 big toenails. Oh my god. 5 big toenails. So go ahead and put your hands on there. elephant we're not going to be working with.
Oh, she's posing.
She is ready.
Elephant 3. She's 42 years old.
Oh.
She's been here her entire life. Since she's the elephant we don't want, we're not going to pay attention to that.
Different diet items, yeah. So that's gonna be good for their teeth as well as a food item. It'll help clean out their teeth. Obviously, our keepers aren't. When they're doing a training session with their keepers and the keeper asks for a behavior, they get a reward when they give the behavior. And they use a whistle just like we use with our elephants to reinforce the positive behavior. I'm not
Look
sure
at those
how much
teeth.
they weigh precisely. I think Ernest is just under 400 pounds. He's pretty much full grown. His mane might fill out a little bit. You'll see in older lions it kind of covers their shoulder blade.
Up close, they're very cute. That's so cute. Look at the little giraffe. Oh, it's adorable.
It's from Madagascar.
We're just out for a little morning cruise.
Oh, I love that tongue. Wonderful.
How old is he?
About 3.
And they grew up together.
They met when she was about 4 months old. He was right around 7 months. And that was the first time she got to see him. And she was not a fan. Pretty instinctual reaction to make a crazy dog. And then in about just a little less than a month, they were hanging out, playing together, and now they're together all the time. She likes to groom him sometimes.
Oh.
But she's a lover,
We have nothing for you. You need to go eat your regulated food. Oh my gosh.
Would get him. So those ears, those vibrissae that stick off the side, he's from South America, so his predators would be like small South American cats like ocelot or a margay. So let's say some, ocelot is able to sneak up behind him, but he's going to feel those little, something moving on those little hairs, and he's going to respond. Now, most people ask me, does that animal bite? That's usually one of the number one questions I always get is, does that animal bite? And my usual answer is, anything with a mouth can bite, right? It's capable of biting. However, this guy, his mouth only opens up to about the width of a pencil. So I would have a hard time even, trying to fit my pinky finger in his mouth. It's just, so his biting me, that is not going to be, an issue. But he can do something else. Prospect with Peanut here. There we go. All right. So thank you so much for being here, everybody. We do have more fantastic animals coming up on the stage. It'll just take us about 5 minutes to change out our carts. But really appreciate your fun energy and your interest in these guys.
Why? He's beautiful.
They're absolutely one of my favorites.
Crown pigeon, yeah.
Oh yeah, the core crown pigeon.
Yeah, you only find them in Papua New Guinea, so most people have never heard of them. They take a look at them and guess peacock right away for,
Oh no.
for good reason.
You, my
I
friend.
guess call them backwards peacock one time.
That's really cute.
That is cute.
So I stole that and was like, yeah, I think that's kind of true.
You are so handsome, buddy.
Hi, buddy.
And
So what's his name?
Kingsley.
Kingsley, you
That's a good
deserve
name.
it. Because you guys have, I think, was it 4 of them over at the Birds of the World?
Yeah, that's where the rest of his family lives still. That's where he was born. He
Yeah.
might just be
Balance,
balancing.
yeah.
They're not the most graceful. They're kind of like chickens when they fly.
They behave
We've
kind of like
noticed that when we were watching them, because I freaked out when I was like, there's 1, there's 2, oh my gosh, I think there's 4 of them in here. In the aviary, we watched them for like an hour, and they are not the most graceful when they fly.
I've seen them in other aviaries too, and every time I feel like I need to duck when they fly.
I know.
You never know where they're gonna go.
Know.
Doing the same thing. You're doing great. Perfect. So now I want you to do a tennis match. I want you to look at one, look at the other, look at one, look at the other while you're feeding them. Good. And other side.
Here we go.
Good job. 2 more leaves simultaneously. Maybe large enough not to support the cage of the tail. You can't have a
Oh, we got some.
Grabbed a piece anyway. And so, okay, these giraffes can actually reach that tree without the tree trimmer trimming them down.
Yeah.
And so our keepers and our horticulture folks, they would only plant things along here that is safe for the giraffes to eat. This is not intended to be their main diet. In fact, if you look inside the habitat next to the giraffes, do you see a pole with a branch hanging down from the pole?
Yeah.
That's a giraffe feeding station. So our keepers come out every day with big branches of this stuff and they hang it up, and that's what the giraffe's main diet is. But if they can access stuff on the outside, they're welcome to try. It is overland. They put them on a truck in a giant crate and they stand them. You have to plan the route very carefully because you have to make sure that the overpasses you're going to go under.
Exactly. I just want to say that. And I'm so happy and
Getting for something really special.